Hi everyone, welcome back to HowTechs. Today we have the iPhone X, iPhone 10, whatever you want to call it. We've got one and we're going to do an unboxing. So this is the 64 gigabyte version and we're here in Hong Kong, so this is the multilingual version on the box, but it should be the same inside. So let's get this guy open. Very nice. One touch. Okay, so let's get it open. Designed by Apple in California, made in China by Foxconn. So here's our documentation. We'll look at that in a second. And here's the actual device. Wow. Looks very nice. So this is a white one. As you can see from the back, it's actually metallic glass, silver edge, and lightning connector here on the bottom. We have the dual camera here on the back, LED flash, and volume up and down, silent. So it's basically the same as all your other iPhone 7s and 8s now. We have the screen button and then SIM removal there. Let's take the rest of the box. We have the earbuds, and this is the one that comes with should be the lightning connector, because it is no headphone jack. Here we are. And then it also comes with an adapter. So if you have a Beats or other third-party headphone set and you want to use it, you can use this guy. So that's that. We don't need to unpack it. And then we have our lightning cable to USB-A, and this is the Hong Kong and I guess UK version of the USB charger. So standard Apple one should be a half amp version, and there you go, single piece. And that's basically it for the box. So pretty simple. Let's take a quick look at the documentation. So we get those stickers. Do you guys ever use these stickers? I'm always, every time I open up an iPhone, I've had, I don't know, 4 or 5 already, and I never end up using the stickers because they're like too valuable. We have the very important SIM removal tool, as you can see. We have some user guide info, and then here's the English version, just showing you what you got on here. Hello, let's do it this way. Welcome to iPhone, Face ID, home button. So again, of course, if you've been living under a rock, you might not know, but the iPhone X does not have a home button. As you can see, no button. So this one uses kind of a bar at the bottom that you have to swipe up instead. Other features that they want to let you know about, I guess I'll start here. As I mentioned, silent switch, volume up and down. Tap anywhere on the screen to wake the iPhone, because again, there's no home button. And then it has 3D touch, which means it's force sensitive. So pushing lightly on a button will do something different than pushing heavy on a button or an icon in many cases, not every case. Side button, so this is basically to turn the screen on and off, and then also activate Siri. Press once to sleep or wake, and press twice to activate Apple Pay. So a little bit different functionality than on a older iPhone, where basically like you could double tap on the home button to activate Apple Pay. In this case, you double tap on the sleep wake button. And check out the Tips app or visit apple.com. So in case you forgot, which whoever checks this thing, but there is a built-in Tips app on the iPhone on iOS. And power off and SOS. So this is another case where it's a little bit different without the home button. So press and hold the side button to either and either volume button to turn off the iPhone. So that's basically like the hard turn off or reset, or to make an emergency call. Okay, so basically press one of these and the on-off button, and then it'll bring up either power off, SOS call, or I guess cancel. And don't forget, this guy has wireless charging too. So place the screen facing up and place iPhone on a compatible wireless charger to charge. Doesn't come with one, but if you do have one or you get one later on, it should work that way. And then lightning connector, you guys can figure that one out, right? Okay, so that's the documentation. And in this version, China version, we get it in simplified Chinese. So this is kind of the funny one. Did we get a traditional Chinese? I guess not. Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. So we did get Cantonese, I guess. So this is hello, as in like a phonetic version of hello. And here it's in traditional Chinese. And just for the sake of completeness, Nin Hao, which is the polite version of Ni Hao, and simplified Chinese. So in case you guys don't know the difference, traditional, simplified. So why did they put simplified in if they're selling in Hong Kong? Because probably 90% of all the iPhones sold in Hong Kong are for people in mainland China who come down here specifically to get it. I'm almost surprised they don't replace this with a US style plug, which is what they use in China. I'm sure there's a really good market of guys like buying these in China and recycling them for people who never have the right plug, or buying just adapter from this to the American style 2 plugs. So anyway, that's the box. Let's give this guy a quick power up. Hello. Swipe up to open. So this is key. You can't even activate this thing without a SIM card. So, as mentioned, it won't even activate without a SIM card, so let's put a SIM card in. Okay, we've got a SIM card in, and let's do try again. I always wonder why this takes so long. So let's skip this. Okay, so that was really annoying. It required you to log in with iTunes, and then if you have an existing iTunes account on another phone, you've got to approve it on that phone. So anyway, we got through that. Agree. Okay, and here we are. So that wasn't too bad compared to other phones. Not the end of the world. We did skip through a lot of the other stuff like the facial recognition and setting up Apple Pay and customizing Siri and stuff. And also we didn't load any settings off of iCloud. So it would be worse if you did do all that, but overall not too bad. And so we have app suggestions, we have news, etc. here on the left tab, I guess. And then we have our apps. These are just the standard ones because we haven't loaded anything. If you want to bring down the notifications, I guess you go to here to the, I guess this is sort of the lock screen. And then also if you go to the top right and pull down, there's this kind of control settings, control panel type thing. And here, of course, you can change the normal stuff like the screen brightness, volume. This is all basically OS 11 stuff. So it's the same even without the iPhone X, flashlight, timer, calculator, etc., camera. So let's just take a quick look at the camera while we've got it here. So not too bad. It has all the standard Apple features. So we have the live photos, etc., the filters that nobody ever uses. So let's try taking a photo. Looks good. Okay, and let's try the no home button. So you just pull it up. Also, I think if you pull up and pause, let's try it again. Let's open another app. Okay, so now that you're here, if you pull up and pause, it brings the whatever application switcher task manager up. So let's open a couple more apps. And since this is a brand new phone, each time we do this, it's gonna, you know, look like it's basically a brand new phone. So here we go, and you pause, and now, oops, this does get a little tricky. And there you go. So you gotta get kind of halfway up, but not all the way up, and it brings it up. So you can see the notch, and you can also see the edge of the screen. It's a little bit clouded here because we haven't taken the plastic off. So let's just do that really carefully. I'm always not in a hurry to get fingerprints on these things, but why not? Okay, so now you can see really how close up to the edge it is. So it's not truly bezel-less. I mean, there's definitely a nice big black bar there, but it is better than previous iPhones, and it does look quite good. This is the new screen technology. I think it's OLED, and unfortunately the notch is here, but let's see if you can see it. Okay, so you can see there's the front-facing camera, there's the microphone hole, obviously, and then there should be the infrared emitter that makes the facial recognition grid that the camera uses, and there should also be a light sensor in here somewhere to get the screen brightness adjustment. So that's what's on the front, and here it is with the back uncovered as well. Looks very nice. So there you have it. That's the basics on the iPhone X. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them in the section below. If you have any requests for certain things you'd like us to do, please let us know right away, because we don't keep these phones around forever, but do let us know. And we're always happy, whenever possible, to try to answer any questions. Okay, so see you guys next time on HowTechs. And push firmly and then pull this guy out gently. And again, make sure that you have the phone pointed face up. You don't want this thing to fall out on the floor.